Everybody, this is Donnie. I am doing a tutorial on how to make a simple sticker sheet. This is on the Silhouette for my Cameo. This is using the Silhouette Studio Designer Edition 4.0. My desktop choice is the darkest of the three backgrounds for reasons which I'll show you in a minute. I've done a previous video showing why. But I like to be able to see what choices I have made when I fill a shape. The first thing I'm going to do, because I make stickers for my planners, I'm going to choose a size by starting over here. I'm going to make a squared off box. So I'm going to choose the rectangle from the left side, and I'm going to use my mouse and just make a box. That looks to me from right here very close to what I'm going to want. I'm going to make one box to start off with, but I want 16 different pictures in it. I'm going to move my mouse up to this arrow button in the left hand corner to deselect the choice I made on the left. Now I'm going to come back over here to my page that I'm working on, and I'm going to choose this particular box that I just made. It puts these little boxes all the way around it, so I know that it is chosen. That's the one I'm working on. I want this box to be 1.5 inches wide by 1 3/4 inches tall. If I look in this upper toolbar area, I can see that for the boxes I can change the size. I'm going to go where it says W, which is the width. I'm going to get rid of everything after the 1 point. I want 1.50. And then I'm going to choose the next box for the height. I'm going to choose all of it and get rid of it. And I want that to be 1.75. Then I'm going to hit the Enter button on my keyboard. That automatically changes the shape of the box I drew to be the right dimensions. Next, I'm going to open up the fill box on the right hand side, the fill tool I guess, and I'm going to choose colors. I want this box to be that dark purple. There are more options. I'll open the advanced options so you can see. You can choose colors by panning through all of the different palette that is located here. And there's an excellent tutorial already done, I'm not even going to try this, where you can use colors you find on the computer that are numbered, and you can actually put in those numbers. I know Disney has certain colors that are numbered, and you can like pick the right color for Minnie's skirt or whatever. So anyway, just know that those are there and options. Also, you can choose a transparency. This is a wonderful feature. A lot of stickers I make, I don't want to be that dark. I like them to be a little paler. So I can choose how much transparency I want to give that, and my printer will pick up that subtlety pretty good. So I like that one. I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to click outside. Now what I've done, I'm going to drag a box up that I've already made previously. It is the same size as this one. So now I have two different colors. I have a purple and I have a pink. In fact, I'll make that one a little bit transparent just for fun. Now, if I want to copy those, I'm going to pretend I want 5 of each of those. I'm going to choose outside the area where those boxes are, and using my mouse, I'm going to encompass both of those boxes with this dotted line. Using my mouse. On top of that, I'm going to right mouse click and group them. Then I'm going to click outside. And I need to move these because I know already I want these to be a little bit higher on my page. I'm avoiding the gridded area because I don't want to print in that area or cut in that area. They're still grouped together, but I want 5 of each of those. So instead of coming back over here and making more boxes, I'm actually going to just click on the 2 boxes that I grouped together, and using now my keypad, I'm going to hold down the Control button and the down arrow, and I'm going to click it once, and then I'm going to release the Control button, and just using the down arrow, I'm going to click the down arrow 2 or 3 times and give it a little space in between. I want 5 of these. So I'm going to hold the Control key down again and click the down arrow. And then just the down arrow by itself 2 or 3 times. Well, there's 3. I'm going to do it again. Down arrow and Control, down arrow, release, down arrow by itself. So now I have 5 of each of those boxes. Well, I've decided I want 10 of them now. So I'm going to take the whole entire group that I just made. I'm going to right mouse click, group those, hold down the Control key, and this time I want them to show up on the right side. I'm going to hold the Control key down and the right arrow key and release the Control key and tap those over a little. Now, I have a problem here because this whole row does not fit within my cut line. There's a red box that goes all the way around my page that I have chosen because I don't want to accidentally place things that are outside my area of cutting. So what I need to do is to back up. I don't need to erase anything. I'm going to just ungroup them. So I'm going to go outside of where all the boxes are because I'm fixing to choose all of them. And I'm going to do a widespread mouse over all of those and ungroup the whole group. But if you remember, I grouped these 2 columns. So if I click on that, nope, they're fine. These are, I know, I copied the upper 2 first. That's what it was. So I need to ungroup those 2. So I'm going to ungroup that. I'm going to do something different on this side. I think I can ungroup the whole. There it is. Let me see if I did. Yes, they are singles now. Many times you'll find that you have grouped something a specific way and you may have to backtrack. So that's what I was trying to do, is backtrack. I pulled this one out to see if they were all separated, and I really want those to go right back where they were. So I'm going to come up here to the back button. Remember the undo button on your computer? That is very nice to have here on this one. Okay, now that I know that each of these are all singles and they are not grouped together with anything else, I can choose a whole column just by going straight up and down. I'm going to take that back because I forgot to ungroup these 2 columns. I'm going to ungroup these. Now let's see if these are loose. Yes, they are. So I'm going to hit the back button. What I want to do is move this pink column here to the left. So I'm going to grab all of those straight up and down and group them. They're still chosen. Those little boxes are still all the way around. Now I'm going to take my left arrow key and I can nudge those to the left or right or up or down or wherever I want. I choose to nudge them to the left. Then I'm going to take the next column. Do the same thing. I'm going to group them together and move them over. And then the last one is the pink on the end. I'm going to group them and move them over. I know this is pretty basic, but I do want to show you a few just tips and tricks. Now, what I'm finding is an uh-oh. It looks to me, I gotta fix that I have this little bitty area in the upper right hand corner that you know, if I move everything over and nudge it all real close, it's going to be too close for comfort, for example. Okay, I'm going to show you a hack. This is just a trick. I'm still going to print that page just the way it is. And everything else is within the marks except for that upper right hand corner. What I'm going to do after I print this page, I'm going to go ahead and print it, and I'm going to print it on sticker paper because I'm going to show you how to cut this file. So as the printer gets sent the information, I'm going to stop this video. This will be part 1, and part 2 will be the actual cutting of it, and I'll show you the hack. This is how I have gotten past the registration marks on a number of the sticker pages I've made. I'm sorry this is so elementary, but I wish I had known this when I started working with my Silhouette Cameo. I hope it has helped y'all. Check the next video. It will be part 2, and I'll show you how it's going to cut. Thanks for watching.